We heard from a cappella quartet Strike 4 earlier in the show. Now they're teaming up with the musical Island Boys to treat us to a barber shop octet. This is My Cup Runneth Over with Love.
Sometimes in the evening, when you do not see, I study the small things you do constantly. I memorize moments that I'm fondest of. My cup runneth over with love. In only a moment, we both will be old. We won't even notice the world turning cold. And so, in this moment, there's sunlight above. My cup runneth over with
Great harmonies. That was Strike 4 and the musical Island Boys. And now singers Matthew Gifford and Greer Samuel are coming over for a chat. Hello, Greer.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, Matthew.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Thanks. That was terrific. Now, I've always wondered, with barbershop quartets, how do you work out the harmonies?
Well, most barbershop arrangements are already arranged into four-part harmony. Barbershop is a unique type of a cappella craft. It's slightly different from choral in that they make use of certain chords which give it a barbershop ring, so to speak. So most of the arrangements are already done and ready to sing. So,
because, Greer, you're going over to the San Antonio finals and you're leaving tomorrow, is that right?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I think we're more excited, and there's been such a big lead up to it. I think we're kind of just all ready to go.
So what happens there? Do you all have to sing the same songs, or is it your own songs? How does it work?
Oh, we chose songs that were given to us by our vocal teachers, and they've, helped us a lot. David Brooks and Marilyn Bajent, and so they kind of give us options, and then we've just been working on it up to San Antonio, and then we've got some workshops and stuff to do over there. So we're gonna be working hard before we do the...
How many teams are in the competition?
There are 13 quartets competing, and they're all young ladies quartets. It's under 21, so under 25. Yeah.
Under 25?
Yeah, that's right.
Because, Matthew, you won the competition 2 years ago.
Yeah, we won I guess it's what you'd call the parallel version of the Men's Barbershop Society. So these girls are competing in a very similar contest where they bring together the best of the collegiate age quartets to compete for international titles. And most quartets that end up in this contest ultimately go on to compete in the open grade contest, which is the pinnacle of barbershop quartet harmony.
I'd say in America, though, particularly in the male competition, it would be huge, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Barbershop, I mean, barbershop all started, you know, back in the American barbershops, surprise, surprise.
Years ago.
And they were, you know, people would get their hair cut and one person would start singing and their mates would start harmonising. And I guess what you see, you know, sort of around the streets of Porirua and stuff today is not so different. But barbershop, I guess, you know, like especially Pacific Islanders take a particular warming to barbershop, you know, as a form of a cappella singing, you know, because we were all brought up singing a lot in church and things like that, so it's a natural sort of adoption for most of us.
Well, we had Boys to Men on a couple of months ago, and that's how they all started in barbershop.
We taught them Boys to Men.
You taught them. Now, so Greer, when did you start singing and when did you start doing barbershop?
Our baritone and our tenor in our quartet decided to put together a quartet in 4th form, and me and the bass just kind of auditioned for the quartet, and because they were looking for other members, and that's kind of how it formed. And since then we've just, you know, been working on it. And yeah, this is kind of like a big moment for us this year, because also 3 of us, it's our last year in school, so hopefully go out with a bang.
And the voices, when you get the 8 of them together, though, is fantastic. How often do you get to sing together with the 8 of you?
Well, in all honesty, that was the second time we've done it together. The first time was at Strike Force fundraising concert on Friday night, so we sort of pulled the arrangement together just so that we could, you know, like our quartet Musical Island Boys, we know how difficult this can be, how fundraising, you know, and especially trying to get barbershop out there and raising the awareness of just what an awesome thing it is for our young people to be involved in. And so, like, for the Musical Island Boys, it was an absolute honour to come together with Strike 4 and to support them in their endeavours to, you know, seeking excellence at the highest level in what they do, and you know, it's our privilege to support them.
Well, I mean, you're obviously all incredibly musically talented if you can just put something on like that after 2 times. So thank you for having me. It was great.
Thank you.
And you, best of luck in San Antonio. I hope it goes really well for you. And when we finish, we're going to sing something from High School Musical, because you played it on stage. Oh, Greer, don't kick me. Thank you, and good luck over there as well.
We must also wish another quartet from Christchurch good luck, Zesty. There are 2 quartets from New Zealand, so to have 2 in this contest is an amazing thing. So we thought we'd better say a big shout out to Zesty from Christchurch and wish them all the very best as well.
Good luck, Zesty. Have a great time over there. Now, just